Massive crossover fighters have become a thing, whether it's blending X-Men and Street Fighter, Capcom and SNK, or whipping the egg whites of Nintendo's various franchises into stiff peaks. The what-if factor is usually enough to gloss over any particular shortcomings in the game itself, especially if the franchises in question are Marvel or Street Fighter huge. Aquapazza has no such luck. It blends together, erotic dating sim girls. Alright, so they're not all girls and they don't all come from dating sims, but it's enough of the population that you can use that as a touchstone. Take from that as you will. So smash up a cast of a number of fighters from the Two Heart series, Tears to Tiara, and no Tawareru Mono, and support each with a number of characters from the aforementioned franchises and or Kizuato, Roots, White Album, and Comic Party. And while I've watched plenty of anime in my time, that's 7 series I've never touched. All I know is that someone in AMV Hell 3 made a multi-kill joke, so we went with multi through the main story mode of the game. And it was pretty decent, truth be told. I haven't seen anyone fight with a mop like that since Roll in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. The controls boil down to 3 attack buttons and a partner assist command, with your standard super bar clearing special attacks requiring combinations of A and B or B and C, which themselves are alias to the L1 and R1 buttons. You're doing it all against a clumsy girl who's flinging books everywhere. It's intense dojiko on dojiko fighting action, featuring almost Faustian strangeness. In theory, it's due to one particular girl creating a mind control potion as a side effect of failing to make a love potion, mashing up several continuities in order to do so. In practice, unless you're a fan of the series, it's going to seem like a bland mishmash of scantily clad warrior women and high school girls. On the other hand, the gameplay is actually pretty decent. It's not Skullgirls quality, but you can tell it's trying. I had a few frustrations with certain mechanics, like some things not comboing together when it really seems like they should have, but Aquapazza is a respectable 2D fighter with some... Alright, this girl's got a catch counter that consists of knocking a bookshelf over. That's more or less sold me on it right there. That's the kind of absurdity I want. Befitting its lineage, there's plenty of vocal work between fights to flesh out the plot, whatever substance can be called plot in this case, though the completely static visual novel style seems to stick out like a sore thumb against the comparatively well-animated action. During battle, the various shouts and attack calls so thoroughly drown out the music that I didn't even know there was any until I went back and listened real hard. So if you're a fan of the various erotic visual novels and or tactical strategy mabobs I've already enumerated, Aquapazza is probably already on your shelf. If you're a fighting game fan, you might find it a bit on the basic side, but still quite respectable. Again, I'll liken it to Tatsunoko vs. Capcom without the huge scale differences between Roll and Gold Lighting. Primary difference? I actually knew from Gatchaman and Doronjo. I'd do much better if we had, say, the casts of Bamboo Blade versus Nin ga Shinobiden, or Excel and Hyatt versus Freddy and Mekazawa, or Yukiko versus Chie... Wait, that one's already happened, never mind.